Thank you so much for stopping to watch Mama Junior. And thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Welcome. While we are getting started, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and the like button, and of course the bell, so that you get the notifications of all of the new Mama Junior videos. Okay, so today is pretty special because this is the first video for Ask Mama Junior. Ask Mama Junior is where I let you, the viewer, write in to me and give me your questions about love, dating, family, relationships, health, travel, money, career, etc., etc. And I give you my opinion on it. It's kind of like how Dear Abby used to be set up, where you write into the newspaper and then, your questions in the column that week, and she gives you her opinion or advice on the question that you've posed. I will give you this little disclaimer. Mama Junior is in no way, shape, or form a doctor. I am not a guru in any subject matter, nor do I claim to be. I have not studied 35 years in one specific area, so that makes me the know-all, be-all to any subject matter. I am someone who has a lot of life experience, and I like to share my opinions with people who choose to listen and do what they will with the information to maybe make things easier for them, just like a mama, right? So again, thank you so much for stopping by. And the first question that I am taking from Ask Mama Junior is a really good one. I was not expecting a question like this, but this is what Ask Mama Junior is about. So if you pose a question to me, I'm going to give you the video response. I'm not going to say, well, I don't want to talk about that, so I'm not going to respond to it. If I do decide to respond to you only by email, it may be because it's a really private matter, and you've asked me that. If you say, Mama Junior, I really want your opinion, but I don't want you to do it in a video response, I will absolutely 100% respect that. But please know, if you do not write that, I will assume that it is okay to do a video response for whatever email that you send to me. And please always know that I will keep your email information very confidential. If you sign your email as the man, Jane Doe, John Doe, Susie Q, that's who you are to me. That's how I'm going to respond to your email. So please rest assured, your information does not go any further than me, because I respect the fact that you've given me enough trust to even know about your situation and trust me to address it. So with that being said, you didn't hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and do that. Do that now. Go ahead and hit that button now so you don't forget. And we've gotten that part out of the way. Hit the notification and the like button. That other one, this one, don't worry about that one. That was just, I don't know why they put that one there. Hit the like button, right? So let's get started. The first question says, my name is Danity, and I have a question for Mama Junior. Okay, I've been dating a guy for about 7 months, and everything is going pretty good. We have not had sex. Cute, right? No, the reason is because he has a problem getting it up. But he always wants to get freaky, and getting licked on is getting pretty old. He is very embarrassed about the situation and doesn't like to talk about it. But I want to help him help me. LOL. What should I do? Help! Can't get it up. Get the children out of the room. This is grown folks talk right here, okay? Get the children out of the room. We are going to have grown folks talk right now, okay? First of all, Danity, thank you very, very much for sharing your question with Ask Mama Junior. First of all, the first thing I think of when I think of this question is to please, if you haven't, make sure that you and your boyfriend go and get checked for STDs. I can't stress that enough. If you feel like you are ready to be intimate with someone, you need to make sure they're clean, and they need to know your status as well. There are people walking around here who are itching like they just walked out of a poison ivy patch and will swear nothing is wrong, right? So please, if you want to get the goods, make sure it's all good, okay? Make sure that they have an STD check before you do, whether you plan on using protection or not. Some stuff is stronger than that, and it's not worth your health. So if you look back at my video about relationships, I talked to you about how to know if that paperwork is legit. Okay. So now that I've got that out of the way, I think when people think about erectile dysfunction, they are used to seeing the commercials, talking about Viagra or Cialis. I'm sure there's other type of medications, but I would ask you to please put medications at the very bottom of your list of things to try. And I say that because personally, I am not a fan of a bunch of medications. I like to do things naturally, and it's like every single day there's a new commercial from some lawyer and lawyers group talking about the side effects of certain medications that were supposed to control your blood pressure or your diabetes or just some alopecia, and now you have anal leakage, right? So the last thing you want to do is get the thumbs up from your boo, and he has anal leakage. So for all of my medical professionals, do not give me negative feedback. I have not read anything about erectile dysfunction medications causing anal leakage. I'm just making an example. I'm just being lighthearted with it. But you have heard all of the symptoms and side effects of some of the most simplest medication, and you're thinking, what in the world is this about? So for me, I don't run to medications quickly. And the other reason I say that is because a lot of doctors are pen happy. They will write a prescription and they don't know your medical history, and they're just trying to get you out of the door and go on about your business. I do know that some of those medications can cause heart problems. They can speed up your heart or something like that. So you want to make sure, again, that getting medications is at the bottom of the list. But please, if that does happen to be the option that you go with, you guys do homework on the side effects. Make sure your boyfriend gets checked out to see if he can withstand a medication that might cause extra, palpitations to his heart, or whatever the phrase is. See, I told you I wasn't a professional. I don't know the real jargon for that, but you want to make sure he's healthy enough to take that medication, because the doctor may not do their due diligence to make sure that it's right for your boyfriend. The first thing I would do is ask you, what is your boyfriend's diet like? If he doesn't eat very healthy, that could have some effects on him not getting it up, because as people get older, food, as we know, is a big contributor to many, many issues in our life. It just is. So I would ask you to lay off of making that bomb diggity dinner that you love to make and you're so well known for. Get some crudité, get some vegetables, get some fruit, incorporate that in his diet. And if you guys aren't together regularly, ask him to start doing that. Ask him to lay off the fatty foods and saturated foods and things like that that are typically not good for anybody. If you go to that barbecue this weekend with your boo, give him that speech like, hey, got something for you to do later. Don't be over there eating all the ribs and the chicken and the burgers. You not that hungry today, okay? I got something else for you to do a little later, okay? And when that guy who's hosting the party yell to your fella, hey, Leroy, you want a beer? better give Leroy the look of death and let him know you ain't thirsty. Get you some water, okay? Beer is why we in this situation to begin with, okay? I'm just teasing. I am going to just be lighthearted about this situation because it is very uncomfortable to talk about. But I would look up different things that are naturally good to assist with erectile dysfunction. So there may be herbs, there may be vitamins, there may be different fruits. We've all heard about oysters and chocolate and things like that, that may be good for someone to take. How long does that take to affect him positively? I don't know. I don't know that you can eat a few strawberries and tonight all systems to go. I don't think it works like that. But I don't know how long it takes to, change your diet and things like that and see those results. So that is a question for an actual medical doctor to find out if I start implementing some of these positive things, when should we see a change if it's working at all. Okay. The other suggestion is that you try to be as sexy as possible. And I know that might be cliche, but guys are visual, period. They respond to what they see. So if you are someone who likes to put on your sweats and turn the lights off and wait for him in the bedroom and he got to feel his way around to get to you, that might not be doing it for old boy, okay? Turn the lights on. Get you some lingerie. If you had a lingerie, get you some saran wrap. And get the good stuff wrapped up. I mean, do something to make his eyes bug out like a cartoon character, right? I mean, he with you. He obviously is attracted to you. So he want to see what he's working with, right? So sometimes we can't just sneak in the bed, ladies, with our bonnet on and flannel and, waiting for him with the covers pulled to our neck, Sometimes he got to see that thing to really be inspired. So that's something that maybe you can do. And again, I don't know the degree to which your boyfriend is unable to perform. I don't know if it's sometimes or if it's been truly the full 7 months. I don't know. I'm just giving you my opinion, some suggestions. On the line of visual stimulation, I don't know how you guys might feel about porn. That is usually the biggest, I would think, inspiration for a guy to really be wanting to get it going is to watch other people getting it going. So ask him what kind of porn he's into. If he say, I'm not into porn, but I'm sure there's a few of these fellers out there who's upstanding guys who don't watch porn. That's wonderful. But I would be surprised if, your fella didn't want to watch a little bit of porn, okay? That's just a suggestion. Something else is that while he seems very eager to please you, you said that, him going down on you is getting tired, but the fact of the matter that he is doing that. So he is trying. Don't take it to heart that it's you. Some women feel like, oh, he must not be attracted to me anymore. He doesn't want me anymore. He doesn't desire me. That is not what it is. If he could do this, trust me, there is nothing more than what he wants than to be king ding-a-ling, okay? So please don't feel like it is you that's the problem, okay? Unless you're a fussing, nagging, just battle axe, then yeah, he probably is like, I'm good. But if you're not that unbearable individual, I am sure he would really like to jump your bones after 7 months, okay? Try an adult store. Try some sex toys. If you don't want him going down on you, maybe you can buy some toys and have him use them on you, okay? Maybe that will help you out in the way of being fulfilled in another way, okay? I don't know how you feel about that, but some people shop online because they are a little bit embarrassed to just walk into the store. Try to have him, if he is game for that, try to have him buy a strap-on, okay? I'm not Dr. Ruth. I just know about as much as the average individual, so I'm just giving you suggestions based on some things that I'm thinking of that might help, okay? So if he's willing to use some toys, maybe that will be the closest thing to you guys really having sex. If he's not able to get an erection, to have him strap on. And the good thing about that is you get to pick. You get to pick the size and the girth and the length and all that good stuff, as opposed to trying to maneuver around what he's bringing to the table, right? So toys might not be a bad suggestion if he's willing to go that route with you. I would also say to remain patient. I will not say 7 months is impatient. I won't say that. I would say that's a good amount of time to really feel like, you know, you're at the point where you are of trying to get some answers and some results and figure out something to do to spice things up. But remain patient. This is a very uncomfortable topic for men and women, and for guys who have been horny since they were 15. This is the last thing that they want to experience, and it is absolutely new to them. They have been wanting it since, like I said, 15. So the fact that this is a part of their change of their life is, I'm sure, very embarrassing and very uncomfortable. And the fact that he has at least let you in the door a little bit to share it with you, and you know that this is what the problem is. He's not denying that information to you. You're a little bit, you know, closer than, you know, some may have gotten with him. So just stay patient. Don't pressure him to talk about it. Don't force him to talk about it. Ask him how he would like to address it. Ask him how, if he's thought about ways to improve. Remind him that what he's doing is awesome, that you like what he's doing, and you want to spice it up and maybe do some things to enhance what you've got going on. Let him know you want to take some of the pressure off of him. He doesn't always have to be the one who's going out of his way to do something nice for you. You didn't mention it in your letter, but I don't know if you reciprocate. It might be as simple as that. Maybe you need to reciprocate, and then he's back in action. I don't know. So hopefully something out of those suggestions will work for you and your boyfriend. Again, thank you so much for sending in your email about this subject matter. I know it's not easy to deal with. And for those of you who would like me to answer a question for you, please send an email to askmamajr@gmail.com, and hopefully your question will be the next question that I respond to by video through YouTube. So thank you for stopping by. Take care.